Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this channel, and if you're here for the first time, remember to subscribe if you like my video. Also remember to share, send me a comment or a feedback in the comment section so that I can know your opinion. Ladies and gentlemen, the energy that Raila Odinga, the former Prime Minister, yeah, is having right now, it is really not matching his name, because we understand that in the previous years, Raila Odinga has been that one specific leader who could just stand up and say a word, and the every Kenyan can really understand that he has meant a serious business. From many years that have passed, in the special days like celebrating sabasaba during protest, or even trying to push the government to do something, Raila Odinga has been having a very, very different energy compared with how he is doing things right now. And we feel like the time when he started working with President William Ruto, this is where things changed dramatically, because we understand that he is with the government and maybe pointing out the weakness of the government, pushing the government to do some things. It is becoming difficult because they are in a union. And now, ladies and gentlemen, if you have heard how Raila Odinga was commenting about the 2025 Sabasaba Day, then it is like he has just passed a comment and it have not been taken seriously. Why do you feel like he is behaving like this and people are not taking his statement seriously? Instead, people are now respecting what the Gen Zs are saying, because if they say they will occupy State House, they will go there. If they say they will go to the parliament, you find them, they have already occupied the parliament. And so, what is happening? My good people, we understand that maybe he is retiring, maybe he is giving other people a chance to lead the opposition. But truly speaking, the comment that he passed about Sabasaba, no one took him serious, because we understand that he could not manage even to have a 2-minute speech at Kamkunji ground, because why should he do so now? Why should he do so? The energy has deteriorated. And so, critically analyzing the way Raila Odinga is approaching things or is handling critical things when the people needs him most, when he needs to emphasize on the challenges that is facing Kenya, then things are not going the way we are expecting. Why is it happening like that? Firstly, we can see like he has become he was an activist very many years ago up to now, but now he has shifted from being an activist to be someone who is very calm and is accommodative. He is accommodating everything, whether positive, whether negative, and politically we see this approach, maybe it is giving us a lot of vacuum. That disconnection between his his ambition or his love for the people of Kenya, maybe we are seeing that it is changing. It is because we are feeling like maybe the time when he is together with the William Ruto, then things are becoming difficult for him to address. And so, if he was an activist, a person who is championing for the problems of Kenyans, a person who is oversighting the government, but right now he does not belong to that category of activists, to that category of opposition leaders, like he's not existing anywhere in those categories. My good people, now we see he cannot lead a mass action, because it is very evident that even if he is present or not, if the people are determined they are going for a protest, then it will work out. A good example, it is the 25th commemoration of the Gen Z protest, when Gen Zs went to the street to protest without the command or presence of Raila Odinga. It did not happen here in Nairobi alone, but every corner of Kenya, maandamano were there. Then this shows us that he's losing influence, and without him, some of the things are being pushed by the youths. Another thing, ladies and gentlemen, we are seeing that there is a leadership vacuum, whereby a strong opposition leader who have ever existed in Kenya, and then it is this Raila Odinga. Because decades and decades, even if he does not secure the seat that he's looking for, he stands up again energetically, he goes to the ballot. He champions for the problem that is facing the citizens. Sometimes he is being discouraged, sometimes he feels like it is injustice, but he still finds himself in the political realm. Why is it happening like that? He is among the people who have been standing up to be seen as strong political figures, but for now things changed. We wonder what has happened, and for now we are experiencing that political vacuum because we have another leader who has taken the position of this Raila Odinga. This person is Rigathi Gachagua. He's not even fitting fully in that shoe because he's being seen in some critical issues, he disappears. He's being seen championing some other issues. When it comes to other critical issues, he disappears. But for Raila Odinga, he was one of the leaders who could do anything so that he is accomplishing his mission as an opposition leader. And so we are saying that he has changed so much. His association with the government has led to a lot of impact in this opposition issue because right now we are experiencing political vacuum. There is that space that have not been filled because he is now a, a leader or a politician who is not doing his work as an opposition leader. Instead, his name is what is being remembered with what happened in the past. But right now, things have really changed. Then symbolic symbolic events, maybe like that one of that one of protest. We understand that during 2022, 2023, 2024, we even saw Raila Odinga putting a spray on the head, demonstrating. His car, one of the vehicles, was destroyed by water cannon during the time when the police officers were dispersing these people who were protesting. If we see him moving back in the events like protests, events like today's sabasaba, and other important things that have been happening in political cycle, then we understand that things are not okay. And so naming Raila Odinga as the opposition leader, yet is facing competition from this Rigathi Gachagua, then we are seeing that things are not fine. This is how it's happening because if you can go through maybe his his official maybe social media account, you can find out that he's not even giving out pressure to the parliament, this body that makes law. Is not even giving or calling an official statement or press briefing calling out for justice of the victims. He is very quiet, he's not even participating in demonstration. Then we see that things are changing. Is it retirement in politics? Has he just decided to become quiet, or he has left other people to fight the battle that he has been fighting for all these years and still is not in the government? Then we expect that the final thing, Raila Odinga will maybe be quiet and quiet forever, and maybe he'll fade off from political face. And so we are seeing that even if he has been quiet, he's not doing what he used to do, then things are still taking another direction because we see other people who are standing in the gap because he is missing there. And so a strategy that we are witnessing right now, maybe other people are feeling like his association with the government is what has made him behave like that. Maybe he's having some shares in the government because his experts are even working in the government. But right now, it is difficult to determine if Raila Odinga is with the people, is alone, or with the government because he's remaining neutral and silent in every situation. And so is it a strategic retreat or a silent retiring from politics? Because he's not even talking a lot about these critical issues. First thing, we may feel like Raila Odinga is comfortable, like he's in a comfort zone and he's feeling relaxed, and maybe in one way or another, he is taking his time to enjoy some of the achievements that he has achieved from many years ago. Another thing is silence. Maybe he's just trying to absorb pressure because silence is the best weapon maybe for him, and maybe talking a lot might make the country to have a lot of pressure politically. And finally, maybe he's just trying to compromise anything that the people have been pushing through him because they understand that Raila Odinga, when he wakes up, say anything, people will follow. Another thing, Raila Odinga is avoiding a lot of blames because he understands that he has been blamed for so many years. When something goes wrong, if he speaks, people protest or something goes wrong, it is now him to take the blame. But for now, he has decided to stay away. And my conclusion is Raila Odinga has become a center of politics, and he has been among the significant people who have been very, very significant in politics. And when he has been quiet like this, so many people are having different opinions. Some of them are saying that he has outbroken the Gen Zs, he has betrayed the Kenyans, there is no opposition, maybe he has retired from politics, a lot of things. But the truth remains that Raila Odinga has completely changed. He has no pressure, and maybe he's doing this to become unpredictable come the following elections. If you have a different opinion from what I've just given out, you may give me your ideas in the comment section. Thank you for tuning in. Have a good day.